I wanted to wait for the beat to drop. I also realized I didn't turn on a light. That's better. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry to hear about your website reason. That sounds really annoying. Welcome for Jamming Again, the Maestro T, TMK, DK. You are always here right at the beginning. Super appreciate it. Melon Lord, how are you? BHG, enjoying your worky lurky? As for myself, I'm feeling pretty darn good. For anyone who is in my Discord, you might have seen that I posted about a visit to the doctor I had, which I did a follow-up for today, and everything's totally fine. It's not a serious procedure, but a procedure nonetheless. I had a abscess, and so I had a little bit of cut open business happen this weekend. I'm bandaged today, and I gotta keep it relatively open, so that's why I got the jacket. But this is the first day I'm feeling like it's all really kind of back to normal. They took the wick out, and it looks like I'm clear to go. So I am really excited to get to play. I tried my best to make sure I didn't do anything to, let the arm stay neutral so it could heal properly. Is it better or worse than it was the left arm versus the right arm? Do you mean for violin in particular, or? Because I had one of these before on this side, but I don't think I told you that, so I don't know how you know that. Callie Mariposa, how are you doing today? I think for violin, this is actually the better one to have had the injury thingy. But my right arm does a lot more movement up and down, so I think the left was the way to go. I just had like a minor doctor visit that needed to be done. I had a abscess with it's basically like my body formed a little ball that shouldn't have been there. It just grew and it really hurt. But then I just went to the doctor and they fixed it. So yeah, it's just not a big deal. It's just something that needs to be taken care of, but it isn't fun necessarily. A shot in the armpit, let me tell you, that is a sensation. Oh my god, that hurts so bad. And it's bad when the doctor themselves go, "This is gonna hurt." I was like, what? No, don't tell me that. Like, that means it's actually kind of bad. And it burned so bad. But I also was happy to learn that I have a walk-in center close to my house. And I think they did a good job. So it's good to know, that in case anything ever happens, I'm within 5 minutes of a place with competent doctors and that already have my information. So overall, really good. Melon Lord, thank you so much. I was just trying to find something that could not expose the bandage bump, because whenever I put on anything, it's crushing it. So it doesn't hurt, it's just padding at this point, but just gotta make sure. Got some wiggle room. So, as you can expect, with me not really playing music for the past 2 days to properly rest it up, I'm very excited to play today. Hello for KX Hammerbix, how are you doing? Hey Alias, how are you? Jove. Yep, everything's been super easy. I just sat on my butt and played Stardew. That was kind of it. I unlocked the island, which is very exciting. And me and Harvey are getting pretty serious in our Stardew relationship. I got the mermaid's pendant. I'm thinking about it. We'll see if I give it to him. Because me and Abigail got pretty serious for a while, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Melon Lord, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Thank you. I think I can guess which song you might want to hear, but if it's not what I'm expecting, just let me know. Alright, sweet. I'm just gonna do some easygoing improv over the Polybitch soundtrack, which I usually do, and then we're just gonna keep getting into it. I guess so, right? Okay. After the 4-hour mark, you're gonna get annoying about wrapping up stream. Do you mean so I don't overexert myself? But it's fine. Look, I can do this and everything. But, I don't know, we'll see. There we go. Okay. Hit me, Paula Bridge. Sheridan, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much. For Pale Gringo, thank you for the host. And I'll try my best, Raisin. I don't want to seem... I felt like I was being bratty, but I really appreciate you, because that's smart. You're smart, is what I'm saying. For Sheridan, please let me know if there's a song I can play for you. So thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And trying to think if there's anything else that I need to update you guys on. I feel like we're basically caught up, really. I did get to listen through a lot more of the Genshin Impact soundtrack, and I'm so excited because there's so many songs on there that I feel like I could make something really pretty with. Thank you, Piario. Thank you. And Rich, welcome. How are you doing today? Mossford, it's good to see you. I am excited to let you guys know that I started my next ambitious loop. Most people know that, I feel like most of you guys know at least, that I feel like my Radiohead ones are probably the most involved loops I do. But there's a particular song I've always wanted to cover, and I really, really like it. And I took the time on the couch for resting to really listen to it and dissect it and think about how I can make it happen in a live scenario. And I'm really excited about it. I got started, but we'll see how long it takes me. I just felt ready to dive into another, big old loop. Silver, how are you doing? Stanny Macy, thank you very much for entertaining on my holidays and bringing back love for music to me. Yes. So sad I can't stay here for long because of work. All the best. Thank you, Stanny Macy. That's a lovely message. Thank you. Oh, but I screwed up that ending. Iconic quote. Icon. But yeah, I'm excited to just get going today. Hey, Pencils! How are you? And Austin, the Slow Drag! It's good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you for a while. How is everything going on, my fellow Nashvilleian musician? If you guys haven't had the pleasure of the Slow Drag's channel, I highly recommend. He has an amazing voice, singer-songwriter, great catalog of music to pick from, and another Nashville artist. And Nashville artists are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get my chat highlights working again. Okay, you do. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. Oh, I also want to show you guys. You know how I was showing you that new notebook that I got excited about? It's over here. I love having little notebooks around, each for their own purpose. This one is the notes I take for my personal violin practice, where I give myself advice, pointers, and things to remember. And I saw through an Instagram ad, because they read my mind clearly at this point, this one, which matches this one so well that I had to reunite them as a team. They're beautiful together. Thank you, Bam GM, for the follow, by the way. And then I found the third. I couldn't help myself. But it's a Moleskine notebook, and sometimes they do partnerships. And this one was Sailor Moon. Come on. I had to. I was so excited. And the three together are quite the handsome set, I do think. Let's see. Boop boop. They're beautiful. I don't know what the new ones will be used for. I already have a lyric writing notebook downstairs, but I don't know. Don't worry, it's not actually Moleskine, it's just the brand. Hello from Storioni Girl. I love me some Julia violin playing. She's amazing. Technicolor term or to... No. It's just the company itself. I think it's just... I don't know what it is. Hard cardboard? But don't worry, it's not Moleskine. But I'm quite pleased with that. sometimes it's little tiny things like that that just make you really happy. So, let's see. Matt, I'm feeling good. Thank you for asking. I had a very minor armpit thing that I had to get taken care of at the doctor's. But I did my follow-up this morning. Everything's fine. They did kind of do some incisions. I'm bandaged up for today. I'm just keeping everything kind of light, and I have mobility back. It feels good to go. So, let's see. We're gonna move on to our song list here. I know that we have Sight of Spira on there, of course, for the Amazing Melon Lord. But I think I'm gonna start with, let's see. Hey Heather, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I feel ready for this week, refreshed, ready to go. I have a show this weekend. A lot of shows are getting canceled during this time, but the Fable Cry Pride event that I'm playing is still on, which is great. Very excited about it. I think that event's safe because it's outdoors, so they decided to keep it going and just maintain social distancing and stuff like that. But I'm really excited. Fable Cry is playing a brand new song at this festival too, which I'm very excited about. Zach wrote amazing new songs, and we learned it really quick, got it really tight as a band, so we're very excited. And then the following week, I got 2 shows, but I don't think it's gonna impact the stream schedule. Maybe next Thursday, I might start at 11 because I need to leave the house at like 3 p.m., I think. It's in Murfreesboro for the Slow Drag. Murfreesboro. Anyway, I'm gonna start nice and easy today with Noctis's theme from Final Fantasy 15. It's one of my favorite, like, starter pieces because I feel like it just is relatively simple, smooth, and gives me time to, like, work on that vibrato, make sure I'm nice and loose and ready. So, I am going to jump into that first. I know. But next week for Austin, I'm playing the basement, the OG basement, and that one's with my band Tails. Something else I wanted to say. So much to say. I feel like after I don't talk to you guys for that weekend, I'm like excited to jump back in. Oh! I also got some lyric writing done. You guys, I'm almost done with my next new song. I've been really trying to make a huge goal for myself to write more, and I've been really putting my heart into it, and I feel really good about it. I'm really excited to show you guys. I'm hoping to get it done deadline 2 weeks, tops, but maybe by the end of the week is my goal. I'm really close. Just gotta tidy up the second verse. For Austin, it's one of the outdoor ones, I think. I haven't been to one of the outdoor ones yet, but I'm excited. I did one show in there like 3 weeks ago, but it was fine. It made me really happy. It was so nice to like be back. Yes, I haven't been, on Fridays. I haven't been yet, but I saw a lot of like my friends' bands playing, like Pet Envy and a bunch of people. I'm so sorry. Why am I saying I'm sorry? Whatever. Here we go. Let me know also, by the way, if you have any gigs or something in town. I would love to see you perform. I still haven't met any Nashville streamers like in person or anything. Here we go. Um, Irish Bear, thank you for the resub. Sorry to have been lurking in your stream lately, but you continue to get better as always, and you're always amazing. Thank you for being you. That is like one of the sweetest little messages tied to a resub I've had in a while. Thank you. You guys know my favorite compliment that I get on stream is when people say you're getting better. That makes me so happy because, I'm sure you can relate whether it's music or something else. It's easy sometimes to get so lost in the act of trying to get better that you don't see the progress as much. So thank you. Also for Debs, thank you for the follow. For Irish Bear, also never apologize for lurking. I feel like being someone's lurk companion is like a great honor because I lurk a lot and find a lot of comfort in leaving on some of my favorite streamers just when I'm needing, again, a little company, like throughout the day while I'm cooking or getting work done. I usually have someone on, so I know how much I enjoy my lurks. So if I can provide that environment for someone else, that makes me very happy. Let's see. I think I would like to do one more before I jump into Sight of Spira. And I'm actually going to do a piece I haven't touched on in quite a while. This is one song that I'm planning to turn into a quartet arrangement. Spoiler alert. I just haven't quite found the way I want to do it yet. This song means a lot to me, though. It's like one of my more nostalgic video game pieces. It is Frontier Village Dolly from Final Fantasy IX. It just really impacted me as a kid. I was in 5th grade, I think, when I was playing Final Fantasy IX. And this melody struck me so strongly that I ran to get like a little Yamaha keyboard my mom got me. And I sat with the keyboard in front of the TV with the game on until I could pluck out that main line because I just thought it was so pretty. Not that. Especially right here. Those 4 notes, whatever reason, grab my heart. And then this section at the end I think is so pretty. Back to major, natural, and flats. Oh my god, it's just so pretty. I love this song. So I think maybe I'm just putting extra pressure on myself with making this arrangement because I care about it. Sometimes it's not that I don't care about other stuff, please don't read me wrong, but sometimes I find it harder to do something musically if emotionally I'm very invested in it. Then I start, doubting myself and hoping that I'm doing it the best that I can. Yes, I want it to be, But that song that had such a big impact on me, technically it's really... Oh my god, Baloo's here! Ah! Hi, buddy! Baloo does not like the violin, so I'm shocked. That's so awesome. Love you. You're the best. That's so awesome. But technically, this was the first song I've ever transcribed. Let's do it. I have to burp. don't think I've played that on stream for a couple months, and that made me really happy. It's just so calming. Miss Jellybeans, thank you so much. Oh, I'm suppressing the urge to bury my face in Baloo right now. I want to pet him so bad, but I'm so happy he's hanging out that I just don't want to disturb him. I really want to pet him. I want to pet Baloo so bad. Falling Space, hello, how are you doing? Rick, thank you. Thank you so much. Since you're new here, let me know if there's a song I can play for you to welcome you. I have a pretty big song list with a wide variety, if there's something that you'd like to hear. Body Art, it's good to see you again. Thank you. I kind of want to dial in for a second here my violin tone a bit. Let me see. I got a big, nice vibrato today, but still warming up a little bit, I guess. I'm gonna do one more easy one if that's okay. I'm just getting started. I would like to do another Final Fantasy IX piece, Secret Library Daguerreo, and then we're gonna do Side of Spear. Let's see. This one's really chill. Whoa, one of these has lyrics to it? Weird. I can feel myself opening up a bit more. I was a bit defensive, it felt, with my bowing at first. I noticed that with a lot of players who aren't as confident or beginners, they tend to kind of want to keep it all in here. Because it's quite literally like you're kind of going like this. But to really get the tone you want, you kind of have to extend out, which can be a bit scary, but... Fumigator Raid, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome for Chris. I know, I didn't think it would look as gothic as like it's coming across, but when I turned on the camera and saw what I had done, I was like, oh, I guess it looks a little dark. Let's see here. Gatos, how are you doing? Let's see. We are ready. We are going to give our best for Sight of Spira, high notes and all. Oh my god, I totally forgot this piece. I'm going to do that after. Sight of Spira, Final Fantasy X. Sweet. A little more coffee and we'll go for it. Watching you. Very creative name. Thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it. For Crodilo, thank you very much. It's a bit darker of a look than I usually go for, but I mainly wore it because the jacket because of the arm thing that I had done. I'm wrapped up today. It's totally good to go. It's just a very minor thing. I just had to wear something where it wasn't too tight around that area. Okay, here we go. Overall, pretty nice. I got one little squeaker in there, but... Oh, 40 hours a day is the only way. I do have my practice shirt from them. But, yeah. I did try to make sure I got a good, 45 minutes to, an hour before I got started. Wait, what? Beautiful. Like that time I tried to impress my blind date by lighting the dinner candle with a farting flame ball lighter. The only way you can actually get that to work is you gotta pull down your pants. That's how you make the fart fireball. Gatos, thank you so much. For watching you without pants on. I'm doing really well. Thank you so much for asking. I'm looking out for you guys, you know? Clearly it's worked out well for me. How does a cello differ from violin? I'm not a cellist, so it's hard for me to say, too many very specific things, but one thing is, on the violin, usually when you walk up a scale or something, it's one finger after the other, like that. But I also know that for cello, I think if you're in first position, it's do, re, mi. You go to your third finger. So like it's not as 1, 2, 3, 4, or like a piano going up where you use a finger at a time. So pencils, I feel like that's bad modding. Just saying. Just giving you a little feedback. Maybe just, okay, whatever. I kind of want to quote you on that. But yeah, that's one thing I know about it. What do I call the thing around the neck? Choker. No, you're an amazing mod, but I think that might have not been the best. I don't think that was in your highlight reel, is what I'm saying. Oh, I was like, oh, I gotta do Sight of Spear, but I already did it, because I'm looking at it. That's sweet. Awesome. I kind of want to move into the other binder. So let's switch on over. For anyone who is more recently popping in, hello, how are you doing today? I am myself feeling really good. I rested up this past weekend. Oh. Oh, I need this. That's good. So I'm ready to play today. I didn't really get to play violin the past 2 days, which I missed so much, so I'm very happy to be back. And the priority requests are open if anyone would like that. To be clear with the song requests, most of you guys know this. Oh my god, I'm so burpy. Nicolim, thank you so much. Thank you. As I'm burping and disgusting. The way to get a priority request is just do any of the things that streamers like donate or gift a sub or sub yourself or bits. Any one of those, I don't care, gets you a priority request, which means any song from my list I will play right away for you to thank you appropriately. So thank you. Yeah, that we got baby sheep, and then we have my 2 alpacas. Sometimes I put a little keyboard for them to play on, but I was using the little keyboard to do music work yesterday, so that's downstairs. Nicholas. I'm just a dreamboat, aren't I? So classy, so dainty. Primrose the dancer. My parents sometimes watch me stream, like, occasionally they'll drop in, and I am absolutely shocked that they haven't mentioned my burping on stream and been like, hey, could you like not do that? They haven't asked me at all. I'm totally shocked by it. I was like, wow, okay, cool. I mean, but are you mad? Are you secretly mad and I don't know about it? Tell me please, am I in trouble? So, yeah, I haven't heard back about that, so I think it's fine. I think they're honestly just so relieved that I'm not, like, cursing a storm and, like, being vulgar or, like, doing anything. That might make them uncomfortable. I think they're just like, all right, we'll let her burp. She can do the burp thing. I, like, come on with, like, a bowl and a face tattoo, and I'm just yelling at everyone in chat or something. Not that either of those things are wrong, but I'm saying that might not be my parents' dream vision of seeing me on the internet, so yeah. But my parents are awesome. Love you, Mom and Dad. What's up? All right, let's move into some more orchestrated works, and I'm going to do Primrose the Dancer from Octopath Traveler. And then I'm also going to do Ulbrich the Warrior from Octopath Traveler. They're both relatively short, and they're both pretty dramatic, so I feel like it just makes sense to have them hang out together. I feel like these pieces would look good dating together is what I'm trying to say. They'd make a good couple. I feel like I focused a lot more on the percussion for this time through. I didn't realize all the different like pitches of bongos in it. It's cool. Spungles? That is an adorably fun name to say. I love it. Spungles. Spungles, Spungles. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Next up, we got the piece which I think would be a really good boyfriend for this piece. Ulbrich the boy. I almost said Ulbrich the boyfriend. Ulbrich the boyfriend. Yes. They'd look great together. Tell me if you agree. Also, Rando Muser, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Itchy. Ulbrich is a very fantastic boy. Do you see what I mean, though? I feel like they'd be a great-looking couple. Thank you so much for all these follows, you guys. I was honestly a bit caught off guard. I was like, where is everybody coming from? Thank you, Impiorum, for the follow, and Figloop, and J Mondo, and let's see, Anonym Audience? Oh, like Anonymous, right? Thank you. I really appreciate you. Truly. Let's see. That's a fantastic follow screen. Hey, for J Mondo. I'm a big fan of Rinoa. I'm a big fan of Rinoa. Some might say, might love her. I love Rinoa so much. This artwork, by the way, is done by a fellow streamer who is an absolute darling, the amazing Hoppy Pole. She does art streams as well as play games and stuff. I saw you have a group on Spotify. Do you have a favorite album? When you say a group, do you mean my band? Like one of my groups? Or... What did you find exactly, Loki? It's a close call for me. 8 and 9 are my favorite. Yeah, Fable Cry. Yes, our most recent album is by far my favorite. I love it. Oh my god, I'm forgetting what it's called. Fool Me Once. I did it. I came up with that title. And I can't remember it. Dum dum. Thank you, Pranchels. Well, the way that these songs I've heard that Zach written are shaping up, I'm very excited by. I'm so excited for the next stuff. I think it's going to be really awesome. I do really like the Tales album as well. I like all the albums I'm on. Are they on Amazon Music? I don't know. Maybe? I don't really know Paganini's Caprices off the top of my head. I'm not that kind of violinist. Maybe one day, but I'm more of a dirty violinist. I play in sticky bars and basements and rock bands and loud. I do love classical music, and I have a bit of it on my repertoire, but I'm not gonna pretend like it's my strong suit by any means. So I'll go through all of them. You gotta get your albums planned out when you got a long drive. That's like the most important thing I do whenever I go on a trip. I gotta download what podcasts in advance and what songs I'm gonna be listening to. I will admit I mostly, when I'm like on a plane or something, listen to podcasts. Jody Fody Tangerine! Oh my goodness. I am so impressed that you haven't repeated once, JFTP. Thank you so much for the $9.99 donation to make a beautiful $9.99. Wearing my hair back like this, it's like hiding the shocker of how long this actually is. Maybe I'll keep it in front. Thank you again, JFTP. Let me know if I could play you something. I know of a couple songs you like, but just let me know. Making up words more and more these days. As we all are spiraling towards insanity. Never mind, you're doing great. I'm doing great. What are you talking about? Stop. I want to do Rito's Village. For a random user, this is for, at this point, the only song I have from Breath of the Wild. Because it's my favorite one, but I'm looking to change that soon. I want to add some more. I'm fine. We're all fine. We're all doing great. Oh, Andy has one too? Oh my god, soulmates. Hell yeah. I know I'm starting with a lot of like slower, chill songs today. I promise I'll up the ante. But I kind of want to get all my calm ones out. I'm going to do Kakariko Village next from Ocarina of Time. This particular version I like to play along with is done by one of my favorite remixers, the amazing Juke Remix, who I think is so talented and lovely. So if you like what you hear, check out their YouTube channel. Right there. I know my commands, shut up. Hey, I did it. I want to make sure I help out a little bit more mods. See you for sessions. From root to tip, welcome. That's the sound I imagine the Joe Play WoW emote to make. It's almost like, do you know those, like, big stone guys from Mario? Like the, yeah, they have, like, little arms and legs, and they only speak by going, like, "Arr, arr." It's like that noise, but I think a little higher in pitch. Like, "Arr." That's what I think it sounds like. Hello, Dr. Flexus. Thank you for the follow. And Luna. Love that name. Thank you so much for the follow. Osio Yogi, how are you? It's good to see you. Okay, I'm gonna play more violin, I suppose. That is what we do here. I'm in a mood today. What am I doing? I feel like I'm very hyper. I think it's probably as I was resting up this past weekend so much that now that I'm back, I'm like, yeah, let's go for it. Oh, I know I fell behind on uploading the VODs to the YouTube channel. I'm going to take care of it tonight. The last two will be up tonight. I was having a bunch of internet problems the past week, which kept cutting the streams out. So I need to edit them together in a smooth, cohesive way, and then I'm going to put them up tonight. But I had a tiny little medical thing I had to take care of this past weekend, so I was mostly just sitting on my derriere, resting up, eating ice cream. But I'm feeling better today. I did my follow-up with the doctor and everything's cool. I have a story actually about that I'll tell you after this. It was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I got major lost in the middle there. Hey, Cornflake, it's good to see you again, as well as Jill Sandwich. I hope you guys are having a nice day. Oh, Spungles, that just like makes me want to play. I actually just got my Ocarina of Time back. I let one of my best friends and fellow streamer, Wicked Ida, borrow it, and she beat it. Yay! So after I visited and had rehearsal this past weekend, I just snagged it back. So maybe I can do it again. Let's see here. Something Celtic for Irish Bear. You got it. I don't know if I should go for a like full Irish, like traditional Irish. Let's do traditional, yeah. I know I do this one a lot, but I really like it. I want to do Tamlin. I think I like it because it's mostly minor. It's minor in the beginning. And I feel like Celtic music you usually think is like really like happy and bouncy and dancey. And this one's definitely dancey, but it's a bit more like dramatic. Here we go. I don't have Danny Boy on my list, so I feel like I could do that by ear though. They're getting cleaner and cleaner the more I do them. Still little mistakes I gotta tidy up. I feel like playing that makes me want to sit down and try and learn another Celtic tune. It's been a little while. Bonjour for Pep. Thank you so much for the resub for 10 months. Thank you. Celtic music, I'll admit, takes me a while to learn because the bowing is very different than like classical. I feel like classical bowing likes to have a lot more even numbers when it comes to bows. So like groups of 4, which would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But Celtic really likes to have 3 notes. And that little push is what makes it more dancey because it's anticipating where the break is. Classical music does use this as well, but I feel like Celtic likes to do that type of bowing consistently for a bunch of different tunes. It's kind of the same because, again, it just pushes the beat and makes you want to dance a bit more. For Tripwire, there's a fair amount of Celtic cellists as well. Have you seen the ones where they have that like strap so they can stand? Those are kind of funny. D Jazzy, how are you doing today? Arthur, it's great to see you again. Let's see. Making sure I'm properly caught up here. Barbering violinists, welcome. Is it safe to assume you're a violinist, a violin player? Either way, welcome. I'm very happy to see you. Ida, I was just talking about you and how you beat Zelda. And I have it back now, so I might play it. But yeah, I wasn't really necessarily going for it. I went to the doctor today. I had a very minor thing on my arm I had to take care of this past weekend, but it was an incision, so I gotta keep things loose here. It's fine. It's just like bandages and everything back here. I had an abscess, so I had a needle shoved in my arm and then they cut it out. And it was very cute girly things. Also, if you guys haven't checked out Wicked Ida, fix it, because she's one of my best friends and some of the best company you can have on Twitch. She makes puppets and reads your tarot cards and is so gosh darn pretty. HM, thank you for the follow, as well as Russian Sans Pete. Thank you. Yes, for Ida, I did my follow-up with the doctor today, and they said everything looks as it should. The only thing that kind of bummed me out is I can't exercise or do anything for a week, just to make sure it heals properly. And I just got into playing, I just got back into my running routine of going 3 or 4 times a week. I felt like it really helped my mood, so I'm a little sad I can't do that, but you know, we all have things that get in the way of what we want. I play guitar and have been learning bluegrass. Lots of hornpipe, old-timey tunes are like that Celtic stuff. I also do a little bit of bluegrass study on the side, and there's a lot of similarities between them with the bowing. It's interesting. I'm on mobile, so I have some lag. I apologize. Just listening to stream on the commute home. Well, I hope you have a nice, safe, easy drive ahead of you, and thank you again for the follow. Richard Simmons videos. Basically, I can't do anything that will make me sweat. So it's pretty limiting, but yeah. I'm just gonna pick it up again next week, I guess. Oh my god, but okay, so this is a story I wanted to tell you guys. So I went into this walk-in clinic to get this taken care of, and I check in and I'm sitting, reading a book, chilling, and this woman like comes in the doors sobbing with a like big bunch of toilet paper up to her face, and she was like, "I won't stop bleeding, it won't stop bleeding." And I was like, "What?" And then she just kept saying something about a COVID test, and me and the other guy in there were both like, oh my god, is this some like COVID symptom that I didn't know about where you just start bleeding uncontrollably? I was just like, like, get away from me, just sanitizing. But it turns out what happened was she got a COVID test with the nose, and I guess they just went a little too far up there, and she had a very bad nosebleed that wouldn't stop and was afraid. But it was pretty scary minute there. I was just like, oh my god, just like tucked as deep in the corner as I could, like, get away from me. She's like, blood's coming out of my mouth. I was like, oh my god. It's okay, I'll just hope this goes away. This is not worth dying. I don't want to do it. No way, Marmalin! Oh my god, that's gnarly. Jeez. I hope that's not like a consistent thing for you. For Jinkra, I thought mine was pretty easy. Nashville's been pretty easy when it comes to getting tests and getting everything. I haven't had too much trouble. Let's see. I think I'm ready to do some singing. Oh, I should check my priority requests. Oh, okay, we're good. And then I'll get back to doing this stuff. Should have got tested in Nashville. Yeah, I mean, I know that it's not as easy for everybody. Jingra, you're from the UK, right? How have things been over there? I hope okay. I'm gonna start with something relaxing. I'm gonna do Ring of Fire. Haven't done that one for a bit. Doesn't help when the doctor freak gets out. Oh my god, I know. Like, my doctor, when they were getting me ready for like the thing I had to do, she looked at me and was like, this is gonna hurt. And I was like, oh my god, if a doctor tells you it's gonna hurt, that stinks. Because then that actually means it's gonna hurt. It was a short pain, but it was a strong pain. Needles. Meh. I'm like okay when it comes to shots, but the warning preemptively if it was gonna hurt was like, oh my god, no. Realize I haven't tuned today, so I should do that. But yeah, good to know that if you got something going on, walk-in clinics are a great option. I'm very happy to see that I live near one. The only bummer is you usually have to wait a while. But it ended up being a good thing for me because I used to be a bit of a reader, but I fell out of the habit. And I knew I was going to be sitting there for a while. Oh my goodness. There it is. So I wanted to make sure I brought something to entertain myself. And I got a good chunk of reading done, and I enjoyed it. I'll admit, I think it kind of took me a second to like get back used to the habit of reading. Like I felt like I had to train my eyes to not dart around the room. My ADHD sometimes makes it hard to focus on one task. But I got some reading done. Right now I'm reading a book called The Necromancer, and it's good. Like, it's just kind of like a fun, kind of spooky book. It's about this guy who somehow lost his soul, so he makes a deal with the devil to sign and take 100 other people's souls by the end of the year, and if he does it, then he gets his own back. So the way he does it is like his brother runs a circus or something, and he uses the circus and the oddities and people, you know, coming for seeing oddities and strange things, and tricks people into taking their souls. But I'm like a third of the way through. Yeah, I'd say a third. It's fun. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, life-changing or anything like that, but I've been enjoying it. I like spooky books. Yeah, like it's an easy read. There's nothing too much about it. I do like darker things, and I do like a bit of like fantasy. I've done a couple sci-fis. Like I've done you know, like the standards like Ender's Game or Dune. Dune was great. It took me a second to get used to all the lingo though. A lot of those the Dune books have like a thesaurus, or not a thesaurus. What are those called when they have like a little dictionary in the back of the book? Anyway, I had to use that often to figure out what they were talking about. Appendix, thank you. Oh, that just made me flash back to all the desks I've ever sat at in public school. I was like, ugh, hit in the face with it. Unlimited subscription and voraciously consume urban fantasy novels. Have you read Tripwire Paradiso Street Station? Index, that's also good. That's also great. I think you might like it. It's cool. It's like a urban futuristic fantasy book that I really enjoyed. It took me a second, but I really liked it a lot. Okay, that's my book review for the book I haven't finished. Let's do it. You're reading a book of real life killers. I found myself doing it too. I actually have Helter Skelter downstairs, which I really want to read at some point. I think a lot of people can admit to having a dark fascination. I think it's natural to, in some ways, to want to understand, you know, why some people think the way they do or certain things happen. It's interesting. It's why one of my favorite podcasts is Last Podcast on the Left. Like, it's incredibly dark material, but I have to look at it. I can't look away. Hey, Y, how are you? Ring of Fire is next. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into the ring of fire. That ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. Fell for you just like a child. Oh, but that fire went wild. I fell into the burning of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went out. And it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire. Is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into the ring of fire. I fell into the burning ring of fire. I went down. That ring of fire, that ring of fire. My timing was a little funny at the end there, but Ald Willain, thank you so much for the follow, and Juniper, the Rain Wing. I saw that you wrote something in chat up here. 1 second. First stream I watched from you, and I'm not disappointed. Your voice and playing are both absolutely amazing. Juniper, thank you. That's really nice. Thank you. Cam Taram, that's really fun to say. I enjoy it. The emo is one of the alpacas with a bow on fire that Pencil's made. Yes. Thank you, Chunky Bits. Thank you. And Barbering Violinist. I feel like I realized I hadn't done it for a long time, so I wanted to do it. I think what I would like to do now is a loop that takes me a second to build, but it's just, I feel it in my heart right now, so I want to do it. It's called Strange Magic by ELO, and it's like one of my favorites. I think it's so sweet and wonderful. Also, Ida asked me the other day, yes, I tend to make a lot of noises, especially to myself when I think no one's listening or if there's silence. And I was like, "Do you ever just like do those noises on stream?" And I was like, "Yeah, probably." And I let one out right at the beginning of that song. It's a lot of like "Ah, la, 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 la," like stuff like that. I just do it around the house to fill the silence that is my friend and company. Oh man, this coaster's driving me crazy. Strange magic. I feel like I always mess up like the chorus on this for the harmony. It's strange. Oh. Strange. Oh, it's A minor D, duh. Strange magic. And then it would be strange. Almost there. Strange, strange magic. That's it. Okay. Lovely. Lovely, jubbly. Now I go here, and I gotta go single track on. Oh, oops. Oh, oh no. Oh, okay. Never mind. Wait. Ah. La, 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 la. Okay. Yep. And then loop sync off. And tempo sync off. Hello. I'm ready. Yeah, those noises just they really speak volumes. Really speak volumes. Jove. Thank you so much for the $2.35 donation, which in itself is very satisfying, but look how beautiful and satisfying that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Jove. Let me know if I could play you a song as an official thank you. Here we go. Oh wait, I should be here. Yeah. Okay. And something about that didn't feel good, so I'm starting again. 3. Dang it. That chord's kind of hard. I can do it. When I miss it, it really packs a ear bloody punch, doesn't it? Okay. Ah, now buttons are bumping it. This is a disaster. Okay. Ah. 3. making so many mistakes. Okay, I got this. Tempo. trying to decide if I should add percussion. Hey, Piglet! Hi! I saw that you followed recently, thank you! I like it. Let's add some backup vocals, then we're good. You guys better sing it with me, it's so fun.
Softly to the sun in a broken Stone Age dawn. You fly so high. I get a what? Strange magic. Oh, I get a strange magic. Oh, I get a strange magic. I get a strange magic. I get a strange magic. You're walking
Oh no, oh no. What do I get?
Strange magic.
Oh, I get a
Strange magic.
oh, I get a
Strange magic.
I get a
Strange magic.
I get a
Strange magic.
ba 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 Oh, I'll never be the same again. Now that I've seen the way it's got to end. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams. What do I get?
Strange magic.
Oh, I get a
Strange magic.
oh, yes, I get a
Strange magic.
I get a
Strange magic.
get a
Strange magic. Strange magic.
oh, yes, I get a
Strange magic.
oh, I get a
Strange magic.
I get a
Strange magic.
I get a
Strange magic.
ba 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 Oh my goodness. I think that was my favorite time I've played that. Sometimes when I have a bit of trouble in the beginning of a loop or a song or anything, I feel like it like takes the pressure off. And then I can just be like, well, at least I can take my time and do it in the right way. But that was really fun. That middle harmony is so hard for me to hear. I think it's because you go for minor chords first. Strange magic. Like this is all fine. But then I have to somehow pull out of nowhere. Strange. Strange magic. Fun. Yay. I feel like that was a nice in-between too of like chill meets I don't know. Thanks, Shingra. For Tripwire, Electric Light Orchestra has so many fun string parts. I was like familiar with ELO, but I didn't really dig into their material until I got hired to be a violin player for an ELO cover band for a show. And so I listened to the music and I wrote out all the violin parts and I like fell in love with it. I was like, this stuff is so awesome. Hoagie Man's here? Hoagie Man, where are you? Raise your hand. You don't have to. I highly recommend for Tripwire. It's very fun. I feel like it gives off like disco string vibes, if that makes sense. Hello. Good hand showing. How are you? It's nice to see you. The three harmonies together are great. Gotta hear it one more time. I love it.
Strange magic.
Oh, I get I didn't really notice that harmony before until I watched a live performance they have on YouTube. And they do it so good live. I just fell in love with it. I was like, oh, that's a fun little harmony in there. I should remember that. Strange magic is the high one. Jazu, ooh, not only do I get a follow, but then you donate as well. Thank you so much. You're new, so I don't think you'll know this, but when you donate or sub or gift a sub or bits, any one of those, I play a priority request for you, which means if you see any song on my list you want, I'll play it for you right away as an official thank you. But thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Also, Somewhat Witty, thank you so much for the resub for 2 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I think I'm going to go back to playing some game stuff and then go back to here. I kind of want to bounce back and forth a lot today, I think. I foresee that for my future. I sounded like a psychic when I said that. There was a super chill piece that... Oh, wrong binder. I forgot I had and turned to the page at the beginning of the stream like, oh, whoa. For Arthur, I really highly recommend that if you're considering getting a looper, just do it. Just go for it. I myself wanted a looper from, not even kidding, maybe like the past 8 years. But I was so mean to myself and I was like, there's no way I'm good enough to be good at it. But that's not even the point when you first get it. Like, it's just fun and it's freeing and you learn a lot of music and about music by looping as you're doing it. So I really highly recommend. I have a Boss RC300, but I think relatively soon I'm going to be making the transition over to using Ableton. From what I've seen from other musician streamers that loop, those seem to be two of the most popular options, the RC500 and Ableton. Not to knock on any other method. Bottom line is if whatever method works well for you, then that's, the right one. Jazzaloo! A donation, a follow, and a sub? Are you kidding me? Thank you so much. That is so nice. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. If you popped in during the loop, hello. I do loops and I sing and I layer everything and do that stuff. And I also really love video game music. So a large part of my repertoire is video game music as well. I listen to songs and then I write out my sheet music myself. And I've accumulated a lot of it. I have so much sheet music. This is one of 4 binders. But yeah. You seem nice and I like loops. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm gonna do a Final Fantasy piece right now, which is really chill. It's called Mog Resort, and I just think it's like a very good Monday vibe relaxer kind of a piece. Your stream is a fairy tale. Everybody's seeing what is amazing that you keep audience for 3 or 4 hours. I feel like I don't think it's still properly sunk in for me yet. Because I've said this so many times, so I'll keep it short, but when I first made a Twitch account, I hate to admit it, I hadn't watched a stream before. I just was really trapped inside of my head, and I was not happy. I was really sad, and when you're alone with your thoughts, you feel like you need to get away with that from them. So I made a Twitch account, and I just streamed myself practicing and talked to the 2 people that showed up. And it was like that for a while. I didn't have a schedule. I just would come on randomly, and I didn't tell anyone about it. And then it started to grow, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I'm ready for this. This is scary. And I saw other music streamers and was like, oh, that's what a music streamer does? Like, I am way off on my channel. But I'm so happy that I kept to it and you guys encouraged me to continue. And it's just been, no joke, one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Like, I love this so much. And I feel like I've found myself a lot as a person and a musician this past almost 2 years on this amazing platform. So thank you guys. All right. Next up is Mog Resort. Nice, relaxing background music for your day. Isn't it so nice? This is like on one of my favorite playlists for like cooking, cleaning, just right? I was kind of thinking of you while I was doing it. Also, Fantastic Plastics. Hello. Hello. That's how I think the greeting sounds through the internet. Hello. Thank you so much for the host and for barbering violinists. If you guys haven't experienced, and I'm choosing the word experience because that's what it is, the Fantastic Plastics, change it, because they're freaking awesome. It actually feels like a party without you having to leave. It's so fun. They're so sweet and talented, visually engaging. It's all a great time over there. So please do it. I have a couple pieces kind of like this where it's very like cafe vibes. That's one of the keywords that I use whenever I'm trying to find like, you know, playlists to play along with. I can't see Oh Hush without thinking this hand motion. Oh hush. Just a little hand bow. Let's get some more chill cafe vibey kind of hangouts. I'm gonna transfer into transfer. I was doing that with the hand motion when you typed. I felt it. Through the internet. Through the internet. To match our chill vibes, I'm gonna go for Beneath the Mask from Persona 5. So fun. This community is awesome. Just throwing that out there. I think I saw a title about Persona 5 getting ready, or Persona 6, which I'm very excited about because I love Persona 5. But who knows? Maybe it was one of those like titles like what they did for, or still do with Breath of the Wild, like the sequel to that. I feel like I'm teased with titles about it all the time, but there's still no... Oh, it is coming soon! Yes! I love Persona 5. And fun story about Persona 5. Marmalin, you just gifted 6 months to the Fantastic Plastics. Marmalin, thank you so much. Please let me know if there's something I could play for you to say thank you. Thank you so much. Threw me off a bit. Not threw me off because threw me off sounds bad. Okay, you can do this. Focus. Oh yeah, how I got Persona 5. I got asked to play a disco show where they just like took a bunch of disco hits and we played them. But the guy putting it together told me, he was like, hey, to be transparent, I can't pay you for this, but would you want to be a part of it? And I was like, yeah, I want to play a disco show. And then after it, he came up to me with Persona 5 and he was like, hey, I feel like you would like this. So technically, I got paid for a gig with Persona 5, which is pretty sweet. Worked out. Thank you, Atticus. happy soloing today. I hate to admit it, but I feel like for a while there, I got really in my head about soloing, and I felt nervous to do it. I think once you start being like known for a thing, it just made me kind of like overthink it a lot. Because people knew me for a while as someone who did improv like exclusively almost. But then I put so much pressure on myself to do like crazy feats of violin wildness. But I've been trying to just make it as sing-songy as possible. I kind of like pretend I'm singing when I solo in a way. And lately, what's been making me feel really motivated and like excited with my improv is trying to get more silence between the notes. Because I feel like violinists are known for having like smooth, continuous sound. So it's fun to make it choppy because I feel like it's unexpected. So instead of like option A, which would be I like going a bit more like you know what I mean? Silver, not option A, not option B, but the best option, option Joe. You are like the nicest person in the world, Silver. I'm pretty sure of it. Let the Hans in your solos fly. I had to read it to get it. I get it. That was pretty smooth, distant figments. I see you over there. Also, Jingra, I'm late for this, but thank you so much for the $5 donation. I really appreciate that. As you know, this does give you a priority request. If there's something you'd like to hear, just let me know. Thank you guys. It's such like a cool dream come true to get to play my favorite music every single week. An arranger from Buenos Aires. Welcome for White Sea. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I've been working really hard on bowings, like for kind of jazz-inspired playing. And one piece that actually really inspired that was one of my most recent transcriptions from a game called Professor Layton and the Last Spectre. It's called Theme of the Devil's Flute, and I want to try that for you guys right now. And then Jingra, I will absolutely play to Xernican just for you. Everyone else needs to mute it. And I'm going on a word loyalty thing here, so I just gotta trust that you'll do that. But this particular piece I heard and knew it was going to take me a while to learn, but I thought it was so pretty, and it was a style that I don't do a lot of, so I really wanted to push myself. So I listened to it, I wrote it out, and I practiced it. I think I practiced this one for probably in total like 6 hours. Not straight, but between like 3 sessions. And I think it's really close. So I would like to show you one of my most recent transcriptions, The Theme of the Devil's Flute from Professor Layton and the Last Spectre. Mm-hmm. Oh, oops, I gotta pause Persona 5. It's hard pausing that one. I could let that roll for a while. Here we go. A little messy on some of those lines, but you guys, this one was in my binder for months. And whenever I tried it, I was just scared out of trying it. I was like, oh no, this piece is so hard. I'll just do it later. But I'm so happy I finally put in the time. I also picked another Professor Layton song I'm going to be learning, but I'm probably going to space them out because this last one admittedly took me quite a long time to learn it. It was so hard. Worth it, but hard. Cool. I felt like that was me dipping my toes into more like European, like old school jazz playing. So that's something that's on my priority list as well, to get some more like Grappelli inspired solos. Stefan Grappelli is the violinist who performed with Django Reinhardt, and kind of like one of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Cornerstones of that style of violin playing. Okay, so I know that we still have to Zanarkand to get to. Is it okay if I slide in one more piece, Jingra, and then I'll play that one for you? Just like one more. I just think it would flow really nicely. And you guys know how I like putting my pieces whenever I can as like a little story, let's say. Thank you. So this one, I'm a little nervous looking at it. There's a lot of notes in there. But I remember really liking it, and it has a similar vibe. So let's try it. It's called Bind and Divide from Bravely Default 2. But I feel like it fits our cool cafe chill vibe for today. I should make that one of my set lists. Yes, I have like the chill home theme orchestrated one, and then I'll have a cafe one. I think that's cool. Really selling it, huh? I think that's cool. Okay, itchy. Wow, I like this one so much more than I even remembered. I gotta prioritize this one, it's so cool. Limehouse Blues Wednesday. I'll check that one out for Sons of Sound. I learned one Stefan Grappelli solo a long time ago for one of my school tests. I did a Sweet Georgia Brown, but maybe it would do me good to like do a new one. I didn't realize when I bought the accordion for us to use for my instrumental loops how much accordions in video game music. There's so many. This line is so cool. I want to play it acoustically so you can really hear it. Cool. Also, yay, my sight reading's getting better because that one was a bit fast. I was like, uh-oh, once it started. I'm like, oh no, I hope I can play this fast. Okay, so we do have a priority request for Jingra. I know, for Killer, I'm really excited. I think tonight after stream, I'm going to sit down and find some more. Was in a really like beautiful, emotive orchestral phase for a bit with the pieces that I chose. But I have some jazzier soundtracks for game music that I do want to dive into. But just so I can show like a sneak peek of what I want to work on. Excuse me. I've been listening to a lot of Genshin Impact, and oh my god, this soundtrack is so, so pretty. Like, I highly recommend if you just want something on, you know, in the background as you're getting your work done, doing your thing. But I think I'm gonna do this song next. Just a little sneak peek. That part's so pretty. Ugh. Will I burn myself? So that one's going to be my next transcription piece. I know it's very technical and difficult, but how about Paganini variations? You know what? Like, let me even just look at it. Because again, classical is not my background by any means. Let's look at this. I'm gonna sight read the beginning and see how much I fail. Oh, that doesn't want to load for me. It's kind of out of focus, but let me see here. I think it's in G minor. for a cello. I can play that note. I am pleasantly surprised that that wasn't hard at all. I got self-conscious because I knew that I was focusing so hard, and I know my eyes widen when I do that. So, you know what? Yeah, maybe I'll just do it. Maybe I'll just do it. Hmm? That octave part's really pretty. It's fun. How long has Andy been looping to Xanderkin? Oh, because, oh my god. Let me see. Is this a prank? Oh. Oh, never mind. Let me go back. Don't worry about it. Okay, to Xanderkin time. I'm struggling. Here we go. Oh my god. Raisin Ox. Every time. This is my story. Is my fly down? My fly's down. Fixed. Well, wasn't that a root tootin' good time? One thing I wanted to ask you guys, I've brought up before, oh, you can unmute yourself now. So, I've thought of before this whole set list thing because I recognize that with the song lists I have, it features a lot of stuff that is a bit harder to find, therefore I think is difficult to be asked, you know what I mean? Like whether it's the Final Fantasy like 12 thing I dug up or this thing from Bravely Default 2. So that was one of the reasons. Pack, thank you so much. Pack Girl, I think? Thank you for that follow. I really appreciate you. But it was one of the reasons I was working on. I have a couple Google Docs of it. Set lists that I'm making for like different vibes, so that way I can showcase the tunes properly and in a flow that I think would provide a really nice concert kind of feel to it. But I feel like I'm struggling to find the categories I want. So I'm very open and receptive to like what you guys have suggestions for too. In the Discord, maybe you can let me know. Because I know I want to do like home themes for sure. I really like the cafe option. Like cafe like jazzy kind of vibes. But then there's some of the bigger pieces I don't know what to do with. I want to do an epic one where it's orchestral, like big, like the Monster Hunter World stuff. I could do one just of piano. But then I don't know what to do with the battle themes. Yeah, the town theme ones are just like always beautiful. And I can have different set lists that have like, you know, the same songs in them but in different orders. But I think I just want to find more categories to help me kind of map out a good hour set, if that makes sense. So I'm very receptive to that and would love your input as well. Just think about what kind of playlists you would see on YouTube and click on for like, yes, I want this to be my background vibe is what I'm looking for. Workout songs. I feel like those would be like my more excitable loops, like Breakfast in America and like Psycho Killer maybe or something. I'm getting a bit better, I think, I hope so, at picking songs at least in an order that like they kind of support each other. So since I'm coming off of a piano vibe, I'm going to continue into another piano piece I learned very recently. It's one of my brand new ones from the game Demo, which Chris suggested for me to learn. And he also introduced me to Yeast, so thank you, Chris, for showing me so many cool soundtracks. Our friend in chat, Frolic Chris. But I just think it's really lovely and beautiful. From this particular piece, I am going to transfer back into loops afterwards, but let's do one more nice instrumental moment. Joe-Fi beats? Oh my, how did we not do Joe-Fi before? Jill. Genius. I did 2 demo pieces, but the one I'm going to choose to play for you now is a gorgeous piece called Living in the One. This was one of the playlists I put on in my background to help me relax. And of course, I'm subconsciously listening to see if there's any songs I want to learn. And this one grabbed me. I thought it was so beautiful. The composer for this particular one is Edmund Fu. And I hope you like it. I really love it. Oof, I haven't tanked that bad on a song in a long time. It was one of my brand new ones, so I need some work on it, obviously. Let me even just see for a moment here if I can get it a bit tighter. Ah. It's gonna get there. Just taking me a bit of time, admittedly. But I do think it's fun sometimes when I learn pieces with you guys because then you can also see me slowly but surely getting better at it. I'm gonna try something a bit different. I did this brand new song as a loop, and I still have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. I feel like I haven't done it in a way that I like yet. So, let's just do a different version right now and just see what happens. This is a song called At My Worst.
Can I call you baby? Will you be my friend? Can you be my lover up until the very end? Let me show you love. Oh, don't pretend. Stick by my side even when the world is caving in. Oh, don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who will love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you'll see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I'll put you first. And for you, girl, I'd do the worst. Let me hold your hand. I can feel those places in your heart nobody else can. Let me show you love, but don't pretend. I'll be right here, baby, you know I'll sink or swim. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I do the worst. I need somebody who will love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you'll see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I'll put you first. And for you, girl, I do the worst.
I mean, out of the times I've done it, I've enjoyed that one the most. It's still not what I want it to be. I have no idea what I'm trying to make it, but it's something. Callie, thank you. And Cataclysm Mike, how are you? It's good to see you. I think what I'd like to do now is Happy Together by the Turtles. I don't really know for pencils, which is probably the issue. I should probably know where I'm going with it. Let's see here. I think I'm going to take a quick break right now, because I've been going almost 3 hours. And I'm going to get a little pep talk from Blue. I'll come back. Cliffhanger. Okay, I'll be right back. Goodbye.
Jesus, don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can combine anything you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad, sad songs. Doomed to cold, strong and cheek, bitter melody, turning your orbit around. Don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can come by anytime you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, sing sad, sad songs. Doomed to cold, strong and cheap, bitter melody, turning your orbit around.
Then check this out.
Hello. That was such a lovely break. I feel so refreshed. Want some more music? Thank you, Huda2. Oh wait, no, Huda2. Huda2. Thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate you. And I am going to do... You know what? I gotta be honest. My arm really hurts. I'm gonna do one more song. It makes me sad because I want to keep going. But most of you guys know I post about it in Discord. Everything's fine, and it's a rather minor procedure, but I had to go see a doctor, and I had an incision, and this is all like padding. They cut me open, and it's been very uncomfortable. I did a follow-up this morning, and everything's fine and how it should be, but it really it hurts, so I should stop, even though I really don't want to. I would like to do one more song, if that's okay. Don't worry, it's not like really, throbbing or anything, but I don't know, I'm just trying to be responsible, I guess. I'm gonna end today with all your favorite bands, and then we'll be done, I promise. Yeah, I would love to try and get someone with a raid that I don't usually have the option of getting. So I definitely am interested in hearing your guys' inputs. I'd rather just be honest about how I'm feeling. That it just makes me really sad. But you know, I know that this is temporary, and some people have to deal with like a chronic thing where it's always like this is temporary. I just love playing music more than anything, so it just makes me kind of sad that I can't right now. But I shouldn't even say I can't. I did 3 hours, and that's good. So, let's do one more song, and then we're going to be rating. And I think I'm going to treat myself to that ramen place I like so much. I love you guys. I've never rated Liz before. That sounds like fun. She's really, really talented. It would be nice to say hello. Yeah, let's do Live. And then I can say hello. I gotta redo that banjo part. Did you hear that last note? Ooh.
Night drives and hot French fries and friends across the country, like you guys from Charlottesville to good old Santa Fe. When I think of you, you still got on that hat that says let's party. I hope that thing is never thrown away. I hope that life without a chaperone is what you thought it'd be. I hope your brother's El Camino runs forever. I hope the world sees the same person that you always were to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. Now I'm just waking up and I'm not thinking clearly, so don't quote me. With one eye open while I write you this song. Ain't it funny how some people pop into your mind so easy? I haven't seen you in there for so long. I hope that life without a chaperone is what you thought it'd be. I hope your brother's El Camino runs forever. I hope the world sees the same person that you always were to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. I hope that life without a chaperone is what you thought it'd be. I hope your brother's El Camino runs forever. I hope the world sees the same person that you always were to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. Late night drives and hot French fries and friends across the country. From Charlottesville to good old Santa Fe. When I think of you, you still got on that hat that says let's party. I hope that thing is never thrown away. I hope that life without a chaperone is what you thought it'd be. I hope your brother's El Camino runs forever. I hope the world sees the same person that you always were to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. Now I'm just waking up and I'm not thinking clearly, so don't quote me. It's one eye open while I write you this song. Ain't it funny how some people pop into your mind so easy? I haven't seen you in there for so long. I hope that life without a chaperone is what you thought it'd be. I hope your brother's El Camino runs forever. I hope the world sees the same person that you always were to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. And may all your favorite bands stay together.
That song's like a nice closer, isn't it? I can't lie to you guys. I'm sad. I don't want to end, but I gotta listen to my body. This arm thing that happened, they said might take up to a week, but I'm healing up just fine. But the incision it's really bothering me. So I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna play some video games. But I love you guys so much. We're gonna raid Liv. This is my first time I'm gonna be raiding her, so I'm excited. I've been wanting to meet her. I tend to get shy in chat, so I feel like I don't say hi as much. But she's really, really talented. You guys are gonna love her if you haven't already had the joy of watching her perform. I am still planning on streaming tomorrow unless something happens, and then I'll address it. But I will be live again tomorrow at 3 Central Time, and I'm going to try and learn Genshin Impact, Or what am I saying? I'll learn stuff. I love you so much. Please say something nice to yourself before you go to bed tonight. And I'll see you tomorrow probably, if you want to come. Okay. I love you.